EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Banff Springs Golf Course, we present live final round coverage of the Alberta Open. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round, safely in the fairway at 1. So after that bomb of a drive, this is second to the par 4. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. 8 feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And to no one's surprise, he's going to move even further under par.
Frank, how about the par 3 second hole? The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
That one unable to hold the green. It'll come back into the fairway. Now a second to this par 3. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead.
Frank, plenty of scoring opportunities in the early portion of this golf course. We're now at a par 5, the third hole, and it's only 528 yards.
You can see why we're going to see a lot of people perhaps being 3 under through the first 3 holes, Rich. This par 5 bending to the right, very reachable. You just keep that tee shot nice and high off the tee. Let it carry as far as possible.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb.
Frank, it's always fun to play a par 3 just like this one.
Yeah, the ball's going to go further. Obviously, get to tee it up. Should be able to carry that water. That's really the only problem for the player in front. But once again, another good chance for a birdie.
192-yard par 3 fourth.
And a rare missed green there, at least as far as this round is concerned, as that'll come up short off the tee. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is.
Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, 5th hole, 424-yard par 4. What's the setup here, Frank?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to make sure that you can take that second bunker, the one on the left side, out of play with that tee shot.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. A little under 90 yards left here for his second.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
This will be a 14-foot putt here. Nope. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament.
Frank, you played at the highest level all over the world. What was a comfortable yardage for you on holes like this?
I actually had a club, believe it or not, that just the grooves on it, it would go 105 yards. It was a lofted sand iron, whether it was out of the first cut or up or the fairway. So if I could hit it around 100 yards, I could almost hit that distance with my eyes closed. After that, 70 yards was the next one. So everybody has that little sort of sweet spot with the wedge.
So that means on a hole like this, you were looking for something off the tee in the 265 to 270 range, and that would put what club in your hand?
Just in those days, it was a 53-degree sand iron, yeah.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he is just unstoppable right now.
Now to the second par 5 on this opening 9. Frank, this is a pretty long hole, 602 yards.
Well, it's called hoodoo. Do you know what hoodoo means? It means bad luck, actually, so you don't really want to be thinking about that on this tee shot. 602 yards, if you belt one off the tee, well, you might avoid the bad luck.
Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. Oh, what a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he will definitely not say no to that.
Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water, Frank. Only 150 yards. This is the shortest hole in the golf course.
The distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15-foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there. Maybe just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie.
Okay, that one's dancing. Now they ask for another birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie will certainly help the cause.
Now to hole number 9, 501 yards. It's a par 5.
Yeah, we finished with the third par 5 on the front 9. You're just going to come through those sort of shoot of marvelous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Now from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Oh, yeah, what a putt there. A second eagle of the round, no less. He has been on his game so far. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on this beautiful day here at Banff Springs in the Canadian Rockies. Set to kick off all the action on the back 9. The 10th begin with a par 3, Frank, 218 yards.
And I have no idea why this is called Little Bow, because over 200 yards, you really have to bow up with this tee shot here. That's for sure. Bending there, you need something that comes out of the gate very, very straight and with a decent height on it as well. If you want to land on that left side of the green and make it stop.
Yeah, good shot right there into this par 3 and a chance for a birdie to start this backside. Chance now for another birdie. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year.
On the tee here at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4. Is this a drive you like to hit, Frank?
It certainly is, Rich, but it's a little narrower than what your eye first sees. And the reason why, there's a tree sort of another 40, 50 yards down the right side past that bunker. So if you hog that right side, that tree can become a little bit of a problem for the second shot. smoked that tee shot. Can't believe it finished in the first cut.
Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there. A good opportunity lost there. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand.
Frank, what are we looking at here at the par 4 12, 442 yards?
Players are really focused on that bunker down the left side. That's the one that has to be either laid up, which would be 286 yards off the tee, or sort of worked off. This could very well be a 3-wood off the tee. Just hit it straight at that left bunker. Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Sensational. What a putt there from a long way out. That somehow goes down for a birdie. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now.
Well, Frank, here's another pretty long par 3, the 13th here at Banff Springs, 225 yards. What's the right play?
Well, unless they have that flag all the way in the back, that first 2/3 of the green is just like a nice big circle. You hit it anywhere on that, you're going to have a putt of some 20, 25 feet maximum for birdie.
Okay, safely aboard. Now this for another birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shouting.
On to the 14th hole now. It's a par 4, 442 yards. And what's the right way to attack here, Frank?
2 choices. Try and squeeze it down the right side, just short of those big bunkers on that right. Either that or carry the bunker complex on the left. A little awkward.
That is so well done. Just generating so much torque through the swing. High launch angle. That was just about perfect. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. From about 8 feet. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is.
Now to the 15th tee, and Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because of that elevated tee, but a good one out here. We might see one of those 350, 360 plus yard drives. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain well under par.
Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favour a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Chance now for another birdie. All straight into the cup. Well done. That's a birdie here at 16. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard.
Frank, as we make our way to the house, a chance here at the 17th, just 374 yards, a chance for a birdie.
It certainly is. Anytime you see a hole today under 400 yards, a par 4 that is, you know you're going to get a short on your iron. You know you're going to get a short iron in your hand if you hit a good tee shot. Just avoid the bunkers left and right off the tee. Green does slope back to front, so it pitches nicely towards you, making that second shot, if anything, a little easier.
That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is.
Well, here we are at the final hole here at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5, and Frank, a chance to finish the round with a flourish.
If you're one of the fortunate to hit this fairway, it's very reachable, but well protected by bunkers, left, right, central bunkers as well. You really have to be aware of two things, the wind direction and exactly how far you can carry that tee shot if you want to find this fairway.
That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing, and a big drive as well.
Frank, this is a shot any player would love to have. Trying to finish off a round, par 5 18th. What are we looking at?
Well, half the job's done with that tee shot, which was just tremendous, Rich. Now, really is a big opportunity. If you can just sort of flush that second shot, this is a big green. A good chance coming up ahead here for eagle, at least a birdie.
Wow, what a second shot. And Frank, he has a chance for yet, can you believe this, another eagle?
Yeah, I thought one was enough, Rich. Two, wow, that's a little greedy, right? A chance for 3 eagles?
Come on, another eagle on the round. Just a marvelous performance, Frank. Look, I know you love EA Sports. You play all the games. You might win Madden football by double digits, right? It is football. But in golf, double-digit victories, that's rare. That doesn't happen a whole lot.
You're right. It looked like we were playing Madden the way it was like, instead of touchdown after touchdown, it was, knock it to a foot, knock it to another foot, another birdie, another eagle. Just incredible. They just boat raced the field.
So, for Frank Navalo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.